Hi coaches, I hope you're having a great day. So I want to talk to you about some of the training information I obtained last night from Amber Snow. It was awesome. She's great. Follow her if you're into following other coaches. So much was covered, but I'm going to kind of break this down, and I want to talk to you about action items, things that you need to be doing right away in order to help your business grow. But before I get into that, I want to remind you, or just, inform you, educate you that when we talk about minimums in our business, like for example, you should be friend requesting a minimum of 5 or 10 people a day. Whatever it is that you've heard, you want to be doing at least this. Remember, that's the minimum, and the minimum is going to lead to minimal results. And so if you go along just doing the bare minimum, realize that it's going to take you longer and it's going to be that much harder for you to get the success that you possibly might be looking for. And again, everybody's success is different, so I can't judge that, I can't gauge that. But I realized that, I set my goals, and I realized that if I continue just to set minimum goals and just reach those minimum goals, then my outcome is going to be minimal. So when you hear coaches having phenomenal success, take into consideration that they've probably put in a lot more effort than just the bare minimum. Okay, so back to action items, things that you need to be doing every day right away. Okay, you want to be posting on your social media minimum 2 to 3 times a day. And remember, the quality of your posts need to be interesting, engaging, and geared towards the ideal market you're trying to reach. So what does that mean? You really need to dive in and dissect what you're posting. It should be of value. It should be capturing. It should be relevant to you, your life, what you're trying to do. Don't share posts. Try not to share them often. If I were to go to your page and all I saw was shared post, shared post, shared post, shared post, I'm going to spend probably 2 seconds on your page before I'm like, move on. So remember, what you post, you want somebody to be engaged in, and you want it to interest people so that they stay on your page and wonder, what is that all about? What's that person all about? Okay. So you want to also then be forming 6 people minimum a week. So what does that mean? You need to form them. Find out what their family is, their occupation, recreation, what they do. You want to get to know 6 people. So what I have done is I've gone through my Facebook newsfeed today, and for the next month, every week, I have a minimum of 6 people that I plan to engage with. So I'll be sending them messages just to check in, get to know them a little bit more. Nothing to do about the business, just forming them. Okay, so also, when you're doing that, you want to make sure, and sometimes you won't know, but make sure that the people that you are connecting with and engaging with are people who you'd want on your team, in your challenge groups, because you need to think long term. Is this somebody that I can work with? Is this somebody's views that I value from getting to know them? So that's also what's beneficial about forming somebody, is you get to know them and say, I really want this person on my team, and that's gonna make you a little bit more motivated to get to know them, to learn how to engage and ask the right questions. It's also gonna maybe open your eyes to the fact of the opposite of, this person really is not my cup of tea, and I don't think that we're a good fit right now. So you can kind of take them off your list. So minimum of 6 people a week you should be forming, getting to know. Create a list as you go. I have my calendar. I've put a little sticky note. Don't laugh. Put a sticky note with people's names on them, so every week I'm not trying to figure out. Now, as days go by, I might add to this list. I might scratch off from me now being aware of these people that I want to form and seeing some of their information that they put out. Evaluate who you associate with. This is a hard one, but your inner circle, the people that you associate with, determines a lot of what your success is going to be. Do they have the same values? Are they on the same mindset? Do they have similar goals? You know, it's okay if they don't, but you want more people who want the lifestyle you have in your circle than not, okay? So really start to put yourself in an opportunity to meet and engage people on a similar path as yourself. Then you need to commit to a new personal development book or event every single month. Bare minimum. I know I've listened to 3 personal development books in the last week. That, like, Amber Snow did it in 3 days. So, you know, bare minimum a month, 1 new book a month. And events, you need to be getting to events. There's so many events out there that, you know, are held from Beachbody or Beachbody coaches, and also just other network marketing industries providing different training for you guys, for us. And if we get to them, we get to network with people, like-minded people, we get to be motivated, engaged, and we get to have those aha moments that will educate us where we might not have otherwise been. So look for events, seek that out, seek that training, that knowledge, that education out. Lastly, create the 5 categories of you. I remember at Summit, I believe it was last year, they discussed this, and it was one of those tough topics, it might have been 2 years ago, where you have to figure out what 5 things encompass you. That can be kind of hard. And so, you know, it could be, you know, your children, your job, your faith, fitness. Fitness is one already that we're probably all in, that encompass us, so we can scratch that off. But the other 4 things, what are they? What is that about you? And that's really the market you're trying to reach. If you don't have 5 things, then you need to look at your future self and say, what 5 things, what 5 qualities, what 5 qualities embody who I want to be? And then you need to start working towards that. You need to start bringing that into your life every single day. So those are the action items that you need to be working on right now to help you and your business grow. If you have any questions, let me know.